What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back to the channel, and today I present to you the fifth and final series proposal for the channel in the form of NCAA Football 06, arguably one of the best football games ever created, let alone one of the best college football games created. And I have a lot of fond memories of playing this game back in the day on my PS2. So the team that I'm proposing for this Dynasty is a team that I created because you were able to do that back in these games. The Meridian University Raptors out of Meridian, Idaho. Now the reason I selected Meridian, or just Idaho in general, it's really hard to get players into your school in an area like Idaho. Now I could have done like New Hampshire or something like that, but I decided to go with the state of Idaho just because it's going to be hard to really get recruits. Even like the guys who you can recruit from the state of Idaho are going to go to like Boise State or Idaho University. And I do plan on including Idaho State, who you're watching me play against in this video. I'm thinking about actually putting them in the actual Dynasty and not just playing against them, because you can play what were considered 1AA schools back in the day, which are FCS schools now. You can put them on your schedule in this game, but what I feel like I should do is actually put them into the game, put them into one of these conferences. I don't know if it will be the WAC, which is the conference we're going to be playing in. They could go Mountain West or something like that, or even be independent. But to make it a little harder when we play against them, because I really want this to be like an actual proper rivalry, I think I might have them replace one of these teams in this game. Maybe they'll go to Conference USA, we'll have to see. But basically, instead of picking Cupcake, I decided to make this an academic team, so we at least have that going for us. The team's still not very good overall wise, but there are a few guys I did edit to have their stats be a little better, and just so I can make this series like a little bit playable at the beginning. We'll have to see how that goes for me. But anyways, as you see, we're driving a little bit. We got Royce Remmers at quarterback, and Remmers is a junior. He's got a really good arm, but just isn't the most accurate quarterback in the world. Then our running back, you're going to see Manny Garrett, who gets stopped there, is our starting running back. We have a trio of really good receivers. We have a young center named Dylan Zamort. We have an absolute monster in the middle of the defensive line, as we're going to run mainly a 3-4. We'll have some 4-3 elements to us, because you can't really pick a defensive playbook in this game. You just kind of get every single formation in this game on your defense, which is pretty interesting. They didn't really put defensive playbooks in until NCAA Football 07, but I like 06 a lot better because 06 doesn't force you to be in that one return camera that's in 07. And I just feel like 06 in general is a lot more playable than 07, even on the PS2. So that's why I decided to go with this game. I do own 07, but 06, honestly, in my opinion, is a much better game. Now, regardless of whether or not this game gets voted for, I do at very least plan on putting this game on my second channel, especially if you guys vote for the 49ers series, which seems to be getting a lot of traction so far, and I'm really happy to see that. That way I'll be able to import the draft classes in this Dynasty into the franchise mode, and that way both series mean something for the most part to one another. Now, the roster for this team is not finalized. As patrons, you guys get to see this video before anybody else does, so you guys will have the first crack at creating players. I'll have a template listed down below. Pay attention to the template, because I see a lot of people, when they make players for these type of games, try to put attributes that aren't in the game, and then I gotta correct you, and then it's just like, you know, it takes longer for me to make your player. But if you guys want to create a player for this series in particular, you guys will have a chance to do that, as I'll put a template as the first comment and I'll pin it down below. But like I said, please make sure you actually pay attention to the template, pay attention to the attributes that are available in the game. There's no route running attribute, there's no zone coverage, man coverage attributes, there's no play rec, so please don't list those as your strengths or weaknesses or anything like that. Now, if you guys have watched my Carson City series on NCAA Football 07, you guys are definitely going to notice that I struggled a whole lot in that game in particular. This game's a little easier for me to play. I'm playing on All-American. I was playing on Heisman in that one, so that's why it looks a little easier. I got to work my way up to playing Heisman in this game because I'm still kind of like relearning everything after playing NCAA for so long. And I still haven't really committed to a slider set quite yet, so the gameplay in the actual Dynasty is going to look a lot different than what you're seeing right now. And you also got to take into account that I'm playing like one of the worst teams in the game. But I think that's going to do it for this video. This doesn't really have to be too long of a video. I just wanted to show you guys a little gameplay as far as the team goes. And if you guys enjoy this series, then make sure you guys vote for it. By the time this video's out, officially to everybody, the poll should be available, and I think I'm going to give you guys until Sunday at about 3 p.m. Eastern to make a decision on which game we are going to put on the main channel. So basically the way that this is going to work, and I'll actually explain it when I drop the poll. So the series proposal that gets the most votes will be the newest series on the main channel, which is the channel you're watching right now, Creating at Gaming. The series proposal that gets number 2 will get put on the Kaz Plays channel, which is in the description of pretty much every video that I've uploaded over the past year. It's a channel that I don't really have much traction on, but it's a channel that I'm looking to rebuild and revive in the coming months. Then the series with the 3rd most votes will be a stream series on Twitch. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitch already, make sure you guys look in the description for the link below. I stream usually Monday through Friday. I did have a schedule, but I don't really have a set schedule as of right now. But if you guys want to keep up with the schedule that I post every week, that's going to be in my Discord server, which there's a link to in the comment section below, as always. If you guys want to keep up with the schedule on Twitch, then that's probably the best way to go. I'm really interested in seeing what series proposal you guys like the best and which series you want to see on this channel. If you guys haven't seen any of the previous series proposals, the links to those will be in the description as well. They'll be in the top of the description, as a matter of fact. So if you haven't seen the other 4, then please go check those out. And then the vote should be live by the time you're watching this video. The link to the community post with the vote in it will also be in the description as well. So that's going to do it for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching a little bit of the gameplay at very least, and hearing me monologue as well. Now, if you haven't already, make sure you guys hit that like button, and if you are not subscribed to the channel and you want to see more franchise and Dynasty content, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button as well. Also, be sure to turn your notifications on to join the notification gang. That way, every time I drop a new video, you guys will be notified. But if you do have your notifications turned on, but you feel like you're still not getting the videos every time they're uploaded, then make sure you guys follow me on Twitter and join the Discord server, which are where I update everybody on every single piece of content that I upload. And if you guys want to get uploads before anybody else does, or even if you just want to support the channel in a more personal way, then consider becoming a patron on my Patreon page. The link's going to be in the description below. As always, being a patron is never required for this channel, but it's always very much appreciated. And thank you guys so much for watching this video. You guys have yourselves a wonderful rest of your day, night, or whenever you're watching this. Like I always say, guys, no matter what happens, make sure you keep that mofo rolling. I love y'all 3000. I'm outie 5000. Deuces.